I am out today in Aliso and Wood Canyons. This is my backyard trails where I usually ride all the time. And occasionally I like to bring you a trail breakdown. Not so much how you should ride the trail, but what you can expect on the trail. So today I am with this guy, Robert, and he's going to help me out as we give you a breakdown of Rocket Trail. This is really a legendary trail out here. It's kind of like the key feature trail in Aliso that everyone loves, and it keeps you on your toes. It's a little spicy. There's a little bit of everything on it, but it's also a ton of fun. So we are going to get geared up, climb Troya, and get to the entrance of Rocket. So let's go. So the entrance to Rocket is just up Westridge, almost in the middle. To my right, you see the drop-in for stair steps. And just after you crest this part of the hill, there's a nice area to pad up. Put your goggles on if you're gonna wear that. Take a final drink right over here before you actually drop down. Now I'm gonna show you both entrances in. So we're gonna pass the first one that we come to, and we'll keep climbing up to the second one to show you the entrance if you were to come down from top of the world. So to the left here, you see the first entrance. We'll hit that in a minute. Keep climbing up and show you the other option you can do. So you could take this one. If you were to come down Westridge, you can see top of the world back there. If you come down Westridge, a lot of people will just curve right into the other entrance for Rocket. You can see the sign right there. And if this is just your preferred entrance, just crest over that hill and you can drop into this. Let's go check out what it looks like. So you can see this is just some rock slabs and stuff. And it takes you right into the main roll-in for Rocket. Now let's turn around and I'll show you the other one. So see, to the left of Robert is what we just went down. We're gonna climb back up the other way here. I actually prefer the way we're going back up to right now. It's just fun. It's kind of like just one long fast area or fast section. All right, and this is the lower entrance to Rocket. What makes this one so fun is you have to be careful of hikers, but if no one is on it, you can open it up to your comfort level through here and just have some fun pumping all the way into the real entrance to Rocket, because that's what this is getting you to. All right, we're coming up on the real entrance to Rocket. I'm gonna let Robert go ahead of me here. Once you pass this, you're pretty much in it. Now this top section is really fun. It's flowy, a little bit of chatter. I mean, this top section is probably a blue. Just look out for the blind turns and hikers on the weekends. If you have a bell, I would really suggest using it, especially on the weekends. Just like anything else in the summers, this section can get a little blown out. Nothing too bad. Little rock stuff like this, you can roll over all of it. Don't have to be too specific with your lines right through here. This, you can choose your own adventure, left or right. I usually go left. I don't know if I've ever even gone right on that until right now. This is a mini uphill, nothing too bad. Obviously I'm on an e-bike, but done it plenty of times on an acoustic. More of these blind dusty turns. Okay, things are gonna get a little more chattery here. Again, just pick your line, let it go. Look out for those dusty corners. All right, this will signal the beginning of the infamous rock garden, which you see straight ahead of me. Now, there are a couple different ways you can go here. You can see it's a little mellower to the right. You can also go straight where Robert is pointed to, which will set you up right to the right of the bush. Now, I've done a whole slow butter breakdown of this rock garden, so if it sketches you out because you don't think you ride fast enough, I'll show you that you can do it going slower just with momentum, and that you can actually be okay and enjoy it. So I will leave a link up to that in the corner right now if you want to catch it. Also a link in the description if you want to see it after this video. But right now, Robert and I are going to go through the rock garden. Okay, Robert's going to go left. I'll show you right on this. See, this right will carry you over to this right here. Again, you don't have to like rip through this. If you want to give people some space and go at your pace, as long as you have momentum through this, you'll be good. Don't grab a handful of front and brake or anything like that. Really chattery here, before you know it, you're done. That's the rock garden. Whew. Now, that's what we just went down. I totally know it's intimidating. So take your time with it, session it if you need to. Check out my slow butter video. Okay, so after the rock garden, which is super fun once you learn how to do it, comes at an area that I call the step pyramid to step up. You're actually gonna go down this little mini step pyramid that can be kind of janky, to a hard right-hand turn into a big rock step up, to a climb that will allow you to rest at a plateau before the final part of rocket. So let's go check out that step pyramid to step up. All right, we're continuing on. I'm gonna give Robert just a little bit of space here. I know I've mentioned this a few times about the space. It's just a personal preference of mine. I don't like being that close, but also this section in particular, you can wash out here at the end if you're not watching your lines. You can see like 3 different lines through here. You can take your pick on those. This is the step pyramid. Down over this and down into this catch, into that right. And this is gonna set you up for the rock step up. Let me go back real quick and show you those 3 lines leading into the step pyramid so you have a better idea of what that looks like. So when you come to this, you can choose your own adventure. Okay, looking back up from what we came down, this all leads to the step pyramid, as you can see. But looking back up it, if you were coming down on your left is a high line, very smooth. I took that middle line, which was pretty smooth. You can see there's also a little crossover into this trough and even another high line up there. No matter which way you take, this is all going to merge and get you set up for this step pyramid. So let's check it out. So just walking down this, you're going to want to stay closer towards this bush, just straight on till you hit that bush for a hard right. It's actually not that bad. Don't grab a handful of front brake. Let your tires roll over this. Other people may want to go far left here, swing up, it's a bit off camber, and roll down this side and give themselves a little more space to roll all the way around it. Now looking up from the bottom, I don't know what the GoPro is doing, but hopefully you can see why I call it the step pyramid. A little plateau there, another plateau where you start. You can see all the tire marks here into this kind of janky bit, which gets you set up for that step up on the rock. Kind of crawled my way through that one. And then this is the climb. Oh, I didn't even make it. I hit this tree, which you can catch. Here's what we're gonna do though. I've actually filmed how to do this rock step up and climb. I'm gonna actually just bounce that right now. I'm on an acoustic Ripmo V1 when I do it, and you can see that you don't need an e-bike to do it. So let me show you that. We'll get right back to the trail after it. Notice how I'm carrying my momentum through this section and past the craters. I want to focus on unweighting my front tire on this rock slab that's coming up. And I do this by shifting my weight down, and then I'm going to shift my weight back on my bike, like doing a manual, to allow the front tire to roll up and over the top of the rock slab. At the top, I shift my weight up and forward to unweight the back tire. That should allow your bike to roll up and over the rock slab. Then you can pop the dropper up for the climb ahead. Look at your line, focus on where you want to go, and trust me, you'll get through this section and you'll be flowing through the rest of the trail. Okay, so that's how you do this rock step up. If you're uncomfortable doing it, you can get off your bike. You can see that there's a path here to the right. It goes into a big beach with some exposure there, so be careful. And then you can just walk your bike up there or reset it, try and climb it. All right, we're going to continue on down Rocket. This is going to enter an area that's like a Sidewinder, just fun, flowy, sidewinding greatness coming up. It can get washed out sometimes, so got to be careful. I've spun out on that. Have you wiped out on that one?
I don't think so. No.
Let's hope you don't get a memory of it.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, that Sidewinder is going to lead us to something that we call the moon landing. Yeah, moon landing is so much fun. Just a bunch of rocks to kind of pump through and float over. And then we're going to show you a secret pull-off or a not so secret pull-off that a lot of people pass by real quick, and you might not know that you can actually pull off there if you need to recompose yourself, get a drink of water before the final feature on Rocket. Let's go.
All right. I think I got a flat there, so I was thinking.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, that's where I got one of my flats.
Oh, okay. So Robert hasn't wiped out on the Sidewinder, but he has gotten a flat, which is never any fun. This part can get dusty. This isn't the official Sidewinder area. This part I love so much. It's uphill, but you can just pump it through that uphill into this next area, which is just, I think it's almost everybody's favorite part of this trail, if not for the rock garden itself. It's a little early on it. Okay, here we go. This is going to be your lead in into that Sidewinder spot. Now, be careful for hikers. Use your bell if you have it. This is going to start getting you into it. So much fun. You can see high berms here, washed out a little bit right here. And then this takes you right into the moon landing, straight over this. Careful on this, a little dip. And then you can literally just like pump your way through to this crest and roll it straight down. Oh, so much fun. And here's a little pullover people can miss, right where Robert got it. Awesome view of the canyon. A little pullover before we hit what is known as no brakes on Strava. Now, although this is called no brakes on Strava, do what you're comfortable with. I'm not telling you have to go no brakes. Couple lines here. The preferred line is what Robert's on, this one to the right. And you can actually let it go here pretty good. And then you're just going to want to catch your speed here towards the bottom. There is a big catch here if you need to take it. And then you can hug anywhere here. I kind of like this left-hand side for a bit. And then there's going to be a crossover on it. Gets a little dippy, like there. There's that crossover to the end. Ooh, and don't hit your friends. That's right, dude. That was Rocket. I hope this trail breakdown helps you out. If you've never done Rocket, just break it out, chunk it out, and you have a really good time on this trail. Definitely will help you progress your riding game. Leads you right to Coyote, beautiful green trail. Let me know down in the comments below if this helped you out. Until next time, peace and love.
Say what you want, say what you will. I missed the ride that I knew. All of this heaven exploding above is a beautiful mess. It's you.